onye me nke ọma ebunye ya enu si ya jide nke oji na-aga n'iru biko ka anyị gbakọ kịta wee kene na Eze-Ana Eze-Ana ga-adị Eze-Ana ugochitubelu nwoke ọma na oraifite ị ga-adị ọdịnala bụ eziokwu ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ ị ma na o nwere olu na-eti mkpu na-asị ụmụ Igbo chigharịa ụmụ Igbo chigharịa kwa mbọsị ọ na-eti n'ụtụtụ n'abalị ọ nọ na nkuzi Eze-Ana Eze-Ana ugochitubelu onye ọma na oraifite onye mgbasa ozi ọma ọdịnala gaba n'iru Eze-Ana ugochitubelu onye mmanye je eme ọnụ ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ gaba n'iru Eze-Ana ugochitubelu onye ọma na oraifite onye mgbasa ozi ọma ọdịnala gaba n'iru Eze-Ana ugochitubelu onye mmanye je eme ọnụ ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ gaba n'iru Eze-Ana ga-adị ugochitubelu ga-adị ugochitubelu tempụl ọ ya adị maka na eziokwu anwa chacha ndị ụka erigo anyị front and back ndị oche eli anyị front and back faji asị kala aka ghọrị ụmụ Igbo si anyị rapụ nke anyị na nke fe ka mma bulu Baịbụl bịa akwụkwọ akụkọ mepekwa chọọchị fa okwu n'ụka bịakwa.
Good morning, viewers all over the world. I greet you all. My name remains Ogbuefi Eze-Ana, ugochitubelu oraifite. For those of you that are joining us today for the first time, I greet you all. Abụ m onye isi nchụaja ugochitubelu ọdịnala temple. Anyị na-agba afa miri emi rụkwazi ọrụ mmụọ dị iche iche. Abụkwazi m onye isi nchụaja na ọdịnala Restoration Evangelical Mission. Bụrụkwazi onye mgbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo. So you can call me an ọdịnala evangelist. I will answer. My mission is to help people live better life. What you don't know remains a mystery to you and not to all. Isiokwu, today's topic is all you need to know about Ogbonuke, your spiritual associates. What you need to know Ogbonuke. I will explain. Because some of you are hearing this word, Ogbonuke, for the first time. So I will tell you how the name came about. But before we proceed, important announcement. Don't forget that our monthly ritual is still ongoing, month of July. People are already started booking for month of August. These are monthly rituals of sacrifice for liberation, breakthrough, upliftment, and favor. We normally come together every month to offer group sacrifices to entities of powers to plead, yes, for our various needs. The truth of the matter is that if you want to receive anything from the spirits, you should not go empty-handed. Not only the spirits, even humans. Because you give before you receive. It's natural laws. So we normally come together to offer sacrifices in group for our own benefit. This morning I have gone to the temple to pray, make declarations upon the lives of those that normally join us every month, especially this month of July. And I will keep doing like this, same till the last day of this month. We go to the river with eatable things to offer sacrifice on behalf of all. Then we proceed back to the temple to offer sacrifices, including ram to entities of powers, on behalf of all. What I can tell you now is that at the end of the day, we offer sacrifices to all for the benefit of all. So, if you are interested in joining us for the upcoming months, forward your 3 prayer requests, then make token donation to the account number. If you chat me on WhatsApp, I will tell you other details I need for you in order to book you. My WhatsApp number remains 0805 78 37 672. I repeat, 0805 78 37 672 or 0813 82 43 871. I repeat, 0813 82 43 871. Let's now proceed to this lecture. As you are joining me, share the links, invite your friends and well-wishers for them to hear from the horse's mouth. If you are flowing from our Ezeoku TV ministrations, tell people about our administration. As you are doing this, may you remain blessed. In the name of Ogbuefi. Let's now dive into today's lecture. It will not be long, but if you pay attention, you will learn a lot today. Yes, I always say what you don't know remains a mystery to you and not to all. Now, our theme of today's lecture is all you need to know about Ogbonuke. Now, the bone of contention now is Ogbonuke. What is Ogbonuke? Ogbonuke is Igbo language. Then the meaning of it, I will explain. Is this word Ogbonuke is a joint word. Ogbo is met. Met, Ogbo in Igbo language. Met, Ogbo. Ndi Ogbo gi. Yeah, met. Then uke is ihe ndaba, predicaments, challenges, meaning the challenges that you are met to brings to you. As because discipline is part of life. Even in ancient book, one person says, "No one nahronanya can." If you are any person you love dearly, you must from time to time counsel the person with word of mouth or caution. You can even go to the extent of, if he's still a child, you can discipline your child, even by flogging. Yes, if needs be. So, caution in any format is a welcome development. Is a good note. Is applicable whether in the life of the humans, the gross material world, and in the spiritual world. I will explain. Even in government corporation, in government system, government use cane and carrot system. It is the same thing with what is happening in the spiritual realm. Yes. So, using cane and carrot system is obtainable, whether spiritual and physical. So, the word of spirit, they use the same system too, cane and carrot system. So, what am I saying in essence is this: know this today and know peace. Like I always tell you, in the earthly governance is prototype of what is happening in the spiritual realm. Yes. In the spiritual realm, Chukwu Okike pụrụ ime ihe niile has set up laws. The entities of powers, that their work is going about doing good. You have said some entities of powers, the karma beings, the beings that are in charge of discipline and blessing. So, in the same way, the ethnic system copy that method from what is already there in the spiritual of cane and carrot. We remember even in Nigeria, we always often say, police is your friend. Yes, their work there is to maintain peace, to protect, and also to caution you when you go astray. The same thing with other agencies of government. If I will cite an example, like road safety, civil defense, and rest of it. I'm here today to explain further. Like you all know, my teaching I normally like to cite examples in order to portray my point and for you to understand it perfectly. So, your mates are those your spiritual forces, your spiritual mates, those your noble, those your spiritual associates. Those your spiritual associates includes your ndot, your ndị mmiri, your ndị ọgbanje, your entities of powers that you have lots of things in common with. Yes. Before you were born, there you have spiritual mates. Those that you and them have something in common. Example, if you are born on a good day, like my humble self, I remain Nwankwo for life. And there is some certain things that are so unique and so common, they share it among the Nkwos. Both you are Mbankwo or you are Okonkwo, anything Nkwo, whether you are a man or woman. There are some characteristics that is so unique among them. Certain things they share together. You know why? They share those characteristics because of the radiation, the spirits and the entities that ushered them in on that particular day. Meaning, entities or powers that work on every particular day in Igbo spirituality. For example, in a K-day, there's elements that is in charge in that particular day because they radiate and have lots of them common with the power of the sun element. The same thing with Nkwo. The same thing goes to all the four cardinal points. Any particular day, so I want to use the simple terms for you to understand very well. Every given day in these four cardinal days of we recognize the forces that are on that particular day. There is a reason why you were born on that particular day. Yes, it's not by accident. You will agree with me that as we speak, there are some women that are on labor since yesterday being on work, but the woman will never put to bed till this morning. Okay, there is a reason for that. There is entities of powers that already destined because they have lots in common with that incoming blood that the child is in the womb. There are some elements that are in line and they share so many spiritual benefits and links with the person. So on the day the child will be born, they will be the one that will be on duty to usher that child, the unborn child, to this world of gross material. So for the fact that they share the same thing with you, that is why they welcome you. There are the people on duty to welcome you to this cloth material. So you have lots of things in common. Let me paint another picture. When we are growing up, I remember those days in school. We normally, you all know about the star signs, telling you that this is Libra, this one is Scorpio, this one is Sagittarius. Me, I'm Sagittarius. Yes, and the people that Sagittarius, they have lots of things in common. Anybody that is Sagittarius, one is very common. Go to, even in Google, go and Google it. Some the characteristics of Sagittarius. They are more of spiritual. Yes, it's one of the things. I can't start mentioning so many things, the qualities of Sagittarius people. But go and Google it. They are very spiritual. They are spiritual people. Now, what I can tell you that what it means that the day they will have born, that the power of the sun or the power of the moon or power of the land or whatever is so active on that particular day. You know why I digress to this level? To show you that every human being on here on earth has spiritual associates. Those ones that you have links in even before you were born. They are here to welcome you to this world of gross material. So you have lots of things in common with them. Then, and also, your other spiritual associate like Yandimiri, if you have something, you have links with water people, there is some characteristics that's so common with people that have links with Yandimiri. The same thing with Eze-Ana, and rest of them. So what I'm saying in essence is this: those who are ndot, they understand, they have your manual. Do you know how some, let's say, let me put another picture. In the families, you have a child of the family. The parents and the other siblings, they wish and long that their brother or their sister will go to higher institution, maybe to Mahadum University, and they came out in flying colors, right? So there is expectation of the family as a unit, because their family stands to gain if that their child became successful. So the same thing, your spiritual forces whom you are representing here on earth, we are very grateful if you succeed massively, if they will be proud of you. The way we celebrate our alumni, as in you celebrate their mates, where maybe the alumni of maybe University of Unity, maybe one of them are appointed minister, sometimes they come together and join with one of theirs. Are you getting me? So their spiritual associates, the way earthly family, like their family, their friends, the way they celebrate their success is the way their spiritual subordinates, their spiritual mates celebrate their success. If you are a mystic in nature and you have this ability and gift to interact with some of them normally visit you, whether in dream or physical, they will be telling you, my bro, we are happy with you. You are doing well. Keep it up. Kudos. They will come and celebrate with you. So they're proud of you. So whenever you fail, they too they fail. Because in the Bonatino say, another phone on has no rule in the canal. Meaning, when one lost, others will follow. So they celebrate. The way I can tell you, some of these earthly experiences we are having here is also there in the spiritual realm. So they will not be happy if you fold their hands. Remember, some of these mates, if your guy is going for a maybe international competition, you say, guy, we are backing you, we got your back, we do well, wishing you well. Because those your party want you to go and succeed massively. So what am I saying in essence? The same way your spiritual associates, your spiritual mates are expecting you to succeed massively, believe in me, they will be very happy if you succeed. Are you following? So, having said that, know it today that you have some spiritual partners that when you are here on earth, they understand the mission. They understand what you will, the God's plan for you. They understand the original plan, what is expected of you, where you're supposed to be. So when you are not playing according to the rule, or maybe you are playing offline, maybe you have lost focus, maybe you are not on the track. You know one thing about nature, even if you run fast, but you miss the track, you have failed woefully. Are you following? The same way, because this life you see is also easier. you're on your track. Even on this, nobody run maybe 100 or 400 meters. Now, if you run first, but you left your track and go to another person's track, believe me, you'll be disqualified, even if you are the first. You know why? You, by leaving your track to run on another person's track, you already a distraction to that person you are on his track or her track. Are you following? So because you already become obstruction, you are no longer on your track. So therefore, even if you come first, you will be disqualified. The same thing is what is applicable in the spiritual realm. You are expected to be on your track, on your lane. That is why whenever your spiritual forces that understand the purpose why you are here on earth saw you moving on the negative lane, they will never feel comfortable. They will start to warn you. That their warning, that their caution is what people perceive as challenges of life. Are you following? People normally see it as uke. Like I told you before when I started that uke simple means misfortune, challenges that often fell on someone. Yes. So that is why, example, if you are going somewhere and maybe there is some negative vibration ahead of you, or maybe armed robbers are on the road, but your entities, they wanted how to stop you so that you will not jam those people, so that they will delay you, so that you will not see those people, so that by the time you get there, they must have left. You know what they do? They can even punch your tire. You have flat tire. Hey, you will say, oh, look at where I wanted to be at or wherever, so time. Look at this. Then it became a challenge. You will now start changing tire and doing all those things. At the end of the day, by the time you will get to that point, they have left. This is a challenge. This is a uke in Igbo language. So again, let me paint another picture. In this gloss material, your mates normally, if bring some challenges in order to draw you back. I know you are listening to me. When things are moving for you, when you are so comfortable, you did not even thought it wise to go and do spiritual lab, what we call alpha in Igbo spirituality. Did you? You did not. That time in the things are working fine for you. Did you care whether you can even break a kola nut for your ancestors or for the land of your birth? Do you care? You did not. Until when things closed down, things became worse for you. You began to ask. That is our mentality, African mentality, because we lack maintenance culture. Yes. How many of you out there looking at me will on your own subject yourself to lab, whether spiritual lab or physical lab, when you have not noticed any hiccups or challenges? How many of you? That is who we are. We don't pay attention till when things become so difficult. I heard about some millions wire. That is part of us, and that is the cause of the problem. Because I can tell you, there is no sickness here on earth that it cannot cure. Once you detect that sickness at the beginning, yes, if you detect it at the beginning, you know this that some of these cancerous of a thing. You know that if you detect it on the time, that mere using lemon, lemon, hot lemon, that is using hot water on lemon and sip them when they are still a little bit hot, not too hot, can dissolve anything cancerous that are still there at early stage, you know. So any sickness you detect when they're still at the formulating stage, you can cure it. But we Africans, we can't. You be here, see a businessman where you're having challenges, where your goods was seized, you did not care. When your container capsized, you did not care. The ship that carries your container capsized, you did not care. When your house in Lekki got burnt, you did not care. When maybe a child died, maybe maybe in Kenya, because that's any year just get it. But early signs, maybe from able to never target the second, never taruke, gradually, but you are not paying attention because spiritually you are not awake. You're not awake. So for that reason, you don't see those things at early stage. By the time you see it, some people will say, Eze-Ana, I used to be a rich man. I used to have this. Now I have sold my cars. I have sold my house. I have lost everything. My brother, my sister, the thing that happened to you to that extent did not start today. It must have been giving you sign, but you refused because you don't understand that no smoke without fire. Let me paint another picture. You know, if you ask me, I will tell you that Nigerians hate rural safety like tomorrow no day. Nigerians, we hate rural safety with passion. Now, are we supposed to hate rural safety? The answer is no. You know why? Road safety are there for your safety. What is the work of road safety? To ensure that road users apply the road with caution by keeping the road user slow. To ensure that you fasten your seatbelt, to ensure that you do not carry overload, to ensure that your motor is roadworthy, and so many things that you can do. And why are they doing those things? For your good. But whether you like them, you don't like them. That is normal with average Nigerian person. They don't like road safety at all. But I can tell you that road safety are there to discipline you, to caution you, to bring uke to you. You are running to Port Harcourt. You have bad tires, and road safety stop you, telling you that you are not supposed to be endangering your life and life of others by using these expired tires. What they are drawing your attention, is it not for your own good? Is it not for your safety? But for them to stop you is already okay. Are you getting me? So, but actually in the long run, they are there to save your life. The same thing is exactly what you are in the Ogbo. Is doing. Yes, they are mates, but they bring uke. So, Aboko no Igbo, ndị Ogbo na-eweta uke. Are you getting it? Ndị Ogbo na-eweta uke. They are mates that brings challenges. Yes, but that challenges, believe in me, is for good. But they are not seeing it that way. You understand? So, road safety is your physical and Ogbo. Yeah, ndị na-eweta uke. Road safety is ndị na-eweta uke. Are you following? But I can tell you, they were spiritual ndị Ogbo na-eweta uke. Enwere ndị na-eweta uke na spiritually. Those ndị Ogbo na-eweta uke could be ya ndị mmiri, could be ya ndị otu, could be ya ndị akpọrọ ọrụ ibe gị, could be ya ndị ọgbanje. Yes, many things can even bring uke. Even your ancestors you abandon can bring uke. They brought uke to you because they see that you are going the wrong way. I said, my son, come back. The way you are following will lead to your death. And for you, because you don't understand how things work, you keep going. Now, they can, in their own wisdom, use any format, any way to stop you because they don't want you to die. So it's already okay. By that act they used to stop you is already okay, right? Yes. But that okay was brought to you out of love, not out of hate. So they are not even supposed to hate them because all they did is for your own well-being. But because you don't understand how things work, that is why in the temple, Ogbochitubelu temple, ndị Ogbonuke, we don't tie them. Yes, we don't tie them because they are not like in the same spiritual level with ndị Amoosu ma ọ bụ ndị Akarogiri. Amoosu na Akarogiri bụ ndị negative vibrations. Yes, because their own is to destroy. Yes. But nobody, the spiritual associate that bring challenges when you go astray. They can even burala you. Yes. They can discipline you even if it means using cane on you. Using cane on you can make you in aganos wokwabogi. For you to receive sense, maybe to reset their factory, to receive your brain to factory setting. Now, that's here habitare, that's misfortune. Abrigo challenge, abriguk. So, but we are calling them bad names. So what we normally do is to tell them, pay up our debt, Do you know that when you go astray, example, when you go astray with road safety, what they see you have done wrong, they will discipline you. They can even, their discipline, they can change it to fine. They can tell you what you must bring in order to be forgiven, in order to be set free. The same thing is what your Ndobo is doing. So once you go astray, they discipline you by doing you one or two in order to reset your brain to factory setting. Now, for you to pay for your debt, you have to come with lots of things. That is equivalent to pay off for your debt in the spiritual context. You can see Ana people, you can see a guy, you can see other things, you can even see eatable things on it. You add all those things that is equivalent for the challenges and their bill or to pay for your debt in order to liberate yourself. All those things we give, take it and they take it where you're supposed to be to pay your debt for you to be free. So no Ogbonuke, here in America, they are not bad energy anyway. Yes. Here in America, temple wake up to Hebrew to appease them, to tell them that you are sorry, and by so doing you'll be set free. When you show remorse, when they are calling you to come back to your roots, to come back to your track, to come back to your lane. Now, if they did all this, what you will do is to say, sorry, I'm sorry. You do appeasement and retrace your steps. That is the rule. So, know it today and know peace. No bogey there without Ugochitubelu. They are not bad energy. Yes, their work is exactly what road safety people in Nigeria are doing. But average Nigerian sees road safety as bad people. The same way you that you're looking at me now, the same way you used to see Ogbonuke as bad people. Because you don't understand that what they are even doing is to energize you, for you to be at the right track, and for you to do the needful, and so that you will benefit at the long run. So today, know this and notice that in the Ogbonuke will do care. They are not your enemies. Rather, pay attention to their warnings. But whenever you refuse to pay attention to their warnings, be ready to receive Upiawa as a Burulala. So today, here in Akron Ogbonuke we chụ aja ka a na-achụ. Yes, and know it that they are not their enemy. They are there to guide you, to draw you back whenever you are going astray. If you have question in today's lecture, you want us to do deep consultation for you, chat me on WhatsApp. Remember, distance is not a barrier in all our spiritual activities, both consultation and spiritual works. So chat me on WhatsApp 0805 7837 672. I repeat 0805 7837 672 or 0813 8243 871. I repeat 0813 8243 871. See you tomorrow no go out to May the blessings of the Most High be with us and abide with us now and forever. Yeah, guys, yeah.